Joe here with Gramophone. We're here at the Theory booth. We've got a new partnership going with Theory, and we're here with Mark from Theory. Mark, how you doing?
Hello, Joe.
Great
How
to see you.
You as well.
You know, what was so fascinating to me, Mark, about the training that you did was a lot of times a professional sound reinforcement approach implies a ton of output, but not necessarily any real detail. A lot of times a consumer approach to consuming music and movie content implies a lot of detail, but maybe struggling with handling a lot of output.
Right.
And really the approach that you guys have and what you're doing, because you have both a professional and a consumer division, it really is combining the two approaches in a way that you can really assure somebody a lot of, you can guarantee the performance essentially.
Yeah, agreed. This is the first time in my 30-year career I've heard them both put together as well. And the reason is that Paul Hales, the designer, did Hales Design loudspeakers 30 years ago. So these were some of the best high-end 2-channel speakers.
That's right.
He then founded the loudspeaker division for QSE and got to work with professional drivers. So what he's done is he's put both of these together with Pro Audio Technology, the bigger brother to Theory, and Theory Audio Design. And these are professional, commercial style drivers with high output capability, and this gives you a great degree of effortlessness in the sound, but we have all the resolution that's equal to, and I would say even better than a lot of high-end 2-channel. So we put together this amazing package. So why don't I walk you through a few of these. So this is what I would call the heart and soul of Theory for surround sound and home theater audio. This is our SB25, and you'll notice this is also actually an SB25. These are our sound bars. If I cut this speaker off right here, you would find this is exactly this speaker.
Yes.
So these are two custom-made 5-inch carbon fiber woofers and a custom-made compression driver. So we make this speaker 4 different ways. So you could buy it in a sound bar for 65, 75, and 85 inches. You can buy it as an SB25, which can mount on the wall or go freestanding. We make it as an outdoor version that's fully weatherized, and follow me around if you would. We also make exactly the same drivers, the exact same performance as an in-wall speaker. So all of our speakers require our amplifiers. We're using advanced DSP to fine-tune all the loudspeakers. Because of that, we make every one of them sound literally identical. So you don't have to choose about having a loudspeaker freestanding in the room. The in-wall is exactly the same performance, and every one of them is capable of 120 dB of output capability, which exceeds anything in the high-end home world.
So a couple things just to comment on real quickly, Mark. It's obvious to me, number one, most folks are not talking about the possibility of 120 dB of output in a home theater. That's a professional theater kind of a spec. The second thing that's immediately obvious, as we look at what you're doing, you're mating the amplification along with the drivers, so you've got control of the whole picture. There's a lot of great speaker manufacturers and a lot of great amplifier manufacturers, and part of the secret sauce that people like us at Gramophone have to bring to it is trying to mate those together in a way that's really pleasing. You've already done the research to do that because you're designing the two together.
Correct. You can't get the level of performance we're achieving with our amplifiers and our loudspeakers by using a generic passive crossover loudspeaker and a generic amplifier. The DSP allows us such precision and control, and that's also available on our website. You can go to theoryprofessional.com, and we publish extensive data showing all the measurable performance of all these. And literally the measurable performance is probably better than you'll be able to find anywhere else.
Yeah. There's a third thing that becomes immediately obvious too. You're using the same technologies in a wide variety of products because, to bring professional kind of specifications down into consumer affordable price levels is really difficult, but by making use of the same elements in a whole wide range of products, you're able at the manufacturing level to keep costs low enough that there's an affordability factor that just wouldn't be there otherwise.
Exactly. I mean, we're using the same products for that reason, but also we can't better them. We can, with the DSP and tweaking the DSP, we can make every one of them perform literally identically. So let me show you a few other things. We have our 12.6 in-wall sub. This fits in a 2x6 wall. We take this same driver, we use it in this enclosure, the 12.9 enclosure. It's a different form factor, but it also has a yoke mount if you want to wall mount it or ceiling mount it. And then we take this same driver and we put it inside of our new to be introduced IWS 12 Bollard Subwoofer. and have the same performance. I forgot to mention previously our in-ceiling speaker, the IC6. Let's go back over, come on.
Okay.
Our IC6 in-ceiling speaker is the same technology with a compression driver, high sensitivity. You can use it, comes with square grills and round grills in the box, but it also inserts into our pendant enclosure, becomes the world's best sounding pendant, and then we take this driver, follow me again, and we put it in the IC6 Bollard, and it becomes our outdoor loudspeaker as well. So all these speakers have the same tonality, the same sound quality, because we believe correct tonality is correct tonality.
Yes.
So they have a tremendous family resemblance from one to the other. And then one other preview for you. Here's the SB25 all-weather I showed you previously.
This is the one we talked about before.
And here's its upcoming big brother, the SB210, which takes, believe it or not, our IC6 6-inch coax as a mid-range tweeter, and we flank it with two 10-inch woofers in an enclosure that's under 5 inches deep. This should be available beginning of the next year.
Okay, again, making use of the same elements.
Same elements,
different things.
exactly.
To keep the affordability.
And you'll have about 125 dB of output capability. And the reason I mention output capability is it implies effortlessness at any given volume level.
Yes.
So if you can do 120 dB at 1 meter away, by the time you get back to your listening position at a reasonable, level, the speaker's not going to be working very hard.
And Mark, effortlessness at any given volume level is so critical for what Gramophone does, because we have one foot in the professional world and one foot in the consumer world with our custom install division. And a lot of our customers are going to want to watch a movie at 11 o'clock at night where you need the clarity, but you can't be cranking the volume really high. So that blending that you say, the effortlessness at any volume level is really important to us at Gramophone and to our customers.
When you first hear it, a theory system has a different kind of sound. It has that kind of correctness and tonality, but it has this effortlessness where it just doesn't work very hard.
Love it. Is there anything else you want to show us, Mark?
No, I think I covered all the theory line. It's a small line of very formidable products capable of doing a lot of different things.
And we'll be able to put them together in a lot of configurations depending on whatever it is that our customer needs, which after all, this is CEDIA. It's a custom show, so perfect.
All right.
Mark, thank you so much for doing the training the other day, and thank you for doing this, taking time with us here at the booth. Thank those of you who are able to watch this video. We really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you can. That helps us out a lot. And we look forward to showing you some more content that we've got upcoming soon.